So, I'm going to be explaining, my history with a channel that has been around for a long time, for like almost 18, for about 17 years now. And this channel goes by the name Smosh. Now, Smosh has about 25 million subscribers as of now. And this channel started around November 19th of 2005. And apparently this is more of like a comedy sketch video, like comedy sketch channel where they make, not really sketch but skit channel where they make like skits, whatever it be, random stuff. In fact, the very first video that came out with Smosh was 16 years ago, called The Power Rangers Theme. I think that's like a voice dub or something like that. I can't honestly remember much, but I could definitely say right now that Smosh definitely had some ups and downs at the time. But some of their videos were pretty good. I did see a couple of their videos, and I could say some of them were actually pretty good and interesting, and some of them do have like a really great concept in that. However, though, the channel started by Ian Andrew Hickox, who founded the Smosh company, and with Danielle Anthony Padula and Ian and Anthony from 2006 to 2014 would occasionally add actors to their videos, but they mostly did the content themselves sometime, around the earlier Smosh days. I personally never heard of them till like around high school. Like, I believe I was 16 when someone showed me a video from them. I think the very first video that I definitely remember watching was the Legend of Zelda rap. That was the very first video that I actually watched, even though that one's like 10 years ago. I definitely gotta say, I am very surprised that they actually... But yeah, I really remember watching that Legend of Zelda rap music video, and that was apparently the first video of them I ever watched in 2015. It's a really good rap song. I'm not gonna lie, even though that one came out like 2011, so that's like 10 years ago. So apparently later on, I guess in 2015, they permanently added actors in their videos, so then to make more skits. Like, there were some male actors, some female actors, some older actors and all that. I think it's pretty neat and creative that they did that. But I started to lose interest in them, I believe, in 2000. Can't remember if it was 2019 or 2020, but around that time I started to kind of lose interest in their videos, which I will be getting to that in a bit. Anthony unfortunately left Smosh to pursue his solo YouTube channel due to the lack of creative freedom. In 2017, on June 14th, it was due to the fact that Defame Media, Smosh's past network, was handling the Smosh brand and for treating their employees unfairly, which I think that's pretty scummy in my opinion. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are more Smosh fans and you watch them more often, maybe some of you guys can clarify. But I wanted to make a note saying that I'm just explaining my thoughts and opinions on it. So to people who don't like Smosh, I respect your opinion. If you like them, that's fine, because to me, I'm kind of neutral with them now. Well, not really neutral, but it's kind of in the middle, in between. Like, I don't like them, but I also do like them. I guess you could kind of say I have no really an opinion per se at the moment. But yeah. Apparently Smosh is now currently acquainted by Mythical Entertainment, which is a company and network that was owned by Red and Link, the co-hosts of God Mythical Morning. Smosh apparently gets in like a process of constructing a new standalone studio. However, they used to share a space with Mystical in their Los Angeles office. Now, however, though, there are multiple Smosh related accounts exist to include, gaming, podcast, shorts, animations, French subtitle, and Spanish dub videos. But they also have the presence on other social media, including their website, which was 3 years prior to the Smosh channel. However, one of the grandfathers of YouTube, Smosh has been one of the most popular media empires, best known for their main YouTube channel. This one has like over 25 million subscribers as of October 2021. And they're pretty much at the top 150 most subscribed YouTube channels of all time. But yeah, I mean, the beginning and earlier years of Smosh was around between 2002 to 2005. However, Smosh was formed in 2002 by Anthony Padilla. He came up with the name Smosh because a high school friend mispronounced it as Mosh Pit, as the Smosh Pit. Since it was an inside joke for the group of friends, he later then just created a website with the name where he would talk about his peers and upload flash animations and a hobby he enjoys for his friends to see. So soon the site became not just for his friends, but the entire school. And shortly afterwards, the teenagers all over California, while they were still alive, they started going on the Smosh's website, which was created around 2002. So that one's like 20 years old as of now. However, in the summer of 2005, Anthony and his closest fan, Ian, graduated high school, and while they were bored, they spent much of their time together in Anthony's bedroom, and they decided to make silly videos to have fun. They created videos of them lip-syncing the theme songs from popular children's television shows and movies such as Power Rangers, Pokemon, Mortal Kombat, and a couple others. But Anthony also, from what I've heard, uploaded these onto Smosh.com, and they received so many views due to the traffic on the site. So the popularity started rising up in between 2006 to 2010, which of course they were getting really popular and it started to grow more and more. So as it was going on, Anthony and Ian started posting more videos on their channels, and they've been doing a lot of other stuff. So they got actors eventually in the later years to do, some, stuff. However, though, that's not always the case. However, I do remember Smosh actually did something with PewDiePie one time, I believe, a few years ago. Now, I can't honestly remember what video it was when Smosh had a PewDiePie crossover, so to speak, like that. But, I mean, if somebody could maybe let me know in the comments below, maybe that would be great. However, Smosh had one of their first games called Food Battle the Game. And they did have a few other things. And apparently they were getting more popular as everything was go. However, what's surprising is that Smosh had their very first magazine in 2013, and it was going to be issued every 2 months to, promote their channel, but unfortunately, it was canceled. But the last magazine also gained a lot of customers. The app on the iTunes store, unfortunately, was erased due to discontinuation of the magazine. So eventually, in 2014, Smosh expanded its YouTube channel by having more celebrities appear in their videos. However, some of the celebrities that appeared that year were The Rock, Stan Lee, Emma Watson, and they did have a large variety of celebrities on their Mosh-branded channels and videos, as well as the other media projects, which I think that's pretty interesting and cool, to be honest. However, though, Smosh introduced actors more in 2015 because they wanted to create more content and have more personalities just to make their videos more interesting. which I think it's a pretty good start, to be honest. However, though, sometime, I guess, in 2015, Smosh became one of its first channels to receive a YouTube's Diamond Play button, an award for YouTubers that reached 10 million subscribers at VidCon. Although Smosh, to me, be honest, might have not been the first to receive that button, they were the first to reach 10 million subscribers, if I remember correctly. However, they did have a couple of things, as well as Anthony departure from, Smosh to pursue in his own career in that. But, yeah, unfortunately, that happened to be the case. But like I said, Smosh, in my opinion, they do a lot of different content. And I remember they got a couple actors that say stuff along the lines of, what was it? Oh, yeah. They have a different stuff along the lines of saying here, for example, they'll say, every Subway ever, every McDonald's ever. I've watched a couple of their videos. I just mainly watch their videos when I'm bored, but I started to kind of lose interest in them as time went on. I started to lose, interest in their, content and that. But I mean, all the other actors in there are pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, they're really neat. I still found, them to make pretty good content, as well as, they made pretty interesting concept and really they made pretty good content, and I know they still kind of do. But unfortunately, though, in my personal opinion, Smosh, I'm gonna say I'm not really, a crazy fan of the channel right now, because some of the content is pretty much they're reusing content. They're doing reused content at times. I mean, that's just me, but I mean, you guys might have your own opinion on that, but I kind of really lost interest in, watching them because of that. I think it's just because of the fact that, a lot of concepts that could have, been, interesting. But, yeah, despite the stories that I've heard from people saying about, how the story, not story, but, more content of Smosh and how they're releasing it and that, I don't think Smosh is a bad channel, but it kind of is getting repetitive with some of the videos that they're doing. It's kind of getting repetitive. I mean, I don't really know what it is, but maybe someone can maybe recorrect me in the comments below. What am I trying to say? Oh, yeah. There was this, one, a couple times in a couple videos, they had a video that said, every blank ever. When you keep doing every blank ever to, all the time, almost at every restaurant or apartment, school, stores, or whatever like that, I kind of started to, feel that they're kind of getting a little bit unoriginal. But at the same time, I know Smosh is doing their best to, make some original, concept and storyline. But I'm not trying to sit there and, toot my own horn on the whole thing in that, but this is just what I think, personally, because while I can say the story is not terrible, the Smosh community is not terrible, I just do apologize because, I repeat myself. It's kind of a trait that really is hard to do, to handle that. I know I said it more than once, but yeah, I just kind of want to state that. So yeah, this story honestly just really has a really good, this is pretty interesting, to be honest, and I really do have to say it honestly has a really, with Smosh itself, the video games, saying, did a parody of Pokemon and Zelda, those ones are pretty good. I like those ones. Those ones were really awesome, with, they'll do a couple Legend of Zelda videos. I think they did a couple Disney parodies. I could be wrong. I know for a fact they might have done a Disney parody. I can't really remember because I haven't really catch up on their channel. I don't really watch their channel a whole lot anymore, but I mean, I do watch them every now and then, so yeah. I'm just going to be brutally fair and honest when I say this, but to wrap this up, I honestly really have to say, I know this is like 15 minutes long. I could go into more detail, but this video would be really long. But I gotta say, there was some stuff I did not say in the video because I kind of either don't remember much from Smosh because it's been a long time. But I also want to say is that, you know, this is just my opinion and thoughts on Smosh, given a little bit of history. I mean, if you like Smosh, that's completely understandable. I mean, I respect your opinion if you like Smosh. If you don't like Smosh, that's completely fine too. Because, you know, as long as you respect my opinion, then we should all be good. But only thing I will not tolerate is if you're going to do opinion bashing, bullying, or whatever. But most of you guys seem to follow the rules. I don't have really too many rules on this channel, but most of you guys seem to respect, you know, what I do and do not allow. So I'm not really, you know, too concerned or anything. But I definitely got to say it's honestly a really interesting channel. So, I guess with that being said and with that being the case, I'm going to just sit there and just say that this is just simply my own history on Smosh and basically my own personal opinions on it. I mean, if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I respect your own opinions regardless. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you like it, that's fine too. So, yeah. Anyways, I guess with that being the case and with that being said, this is just simply my own personal opinion. But if you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too, as we're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these stories. And this is just simply my own personal thoughts. And I'm just going to sit here and say, this is just, you know, what I have to say personally. But like I said, you know, this is just my own personal opinion. I know I kind of repeat myself, but I kind of want to, you know, get this out there, you know, just because I want to express my own opinions on Smosh. I mean, if you don't like Smosh, that's fine. If you like them, feel free to leave me your thoughts on it in the comments below, because I personally would like to hear what you guys have to say. So, I guess that being the case, and that being said, what did you guys think of this, what did you guys think of, you know, Smosh? If you like Smosh, let me know. If you don't like it, that's fine, because I respect your opinion. So I guess with that being said, and with that being the case, what did you guys personally think? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what we have done personally to help make this story, well, not story, but what are your thoughts on Smosh? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're new to my channel, like, comment, subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload. And yeah, as always, please roll the outro because I'm out. And I'll catch you all in the next upload.